Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. To you I say shalom. This is the brother Yeshaya coming at you again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And in this video, I got this little clip from Instagram. You know, I'm gonna play it. I mean, it's playing right now, but I'm gonna have to like stop it and kind of read it because it kind of goes by a little bit quick. But and I'm gonna touch a couple points on this because this touches on some of the history that we don't know about. You know, about Esau that's slowly coming out. There's a lot of information, a lot of history, and a lot of wickedness that this man has done to our people that it's not really mainstream. You gotta do a lot of digging in order to find out. Sometimes it just comes up, right? This was sent to me by the Zaquan ICR from GMS Charlotte, and figured I'd do a video on it. But without further ado, let's go ahead. Let me restart this video. So it says, next time you eat a banana, remember this. All right, so it says entire villages were massacred to keep fruit cheap. Right, so hold on, let me continue playing it. All right, so it says in 1928, United Fruit Company ordered Colombian soldiers to murder striking workers. So this was right around the Great Depression, right? This is like a little bit before that one video I made before about the immigration thing, right? When they were pretty much trying to get rid of Jake that was in here in America, that was taking jobs, some resources from uh, these crackers, man, right? But they even shipped out um, American citizens that were Jake, that were Northern Kingdom, right? The Latin tribes. So if you were Mexican, even though you had citizenship, you were out of here, right? But you see, right now during this time period, this man was still continuing to be that devil that we all know, right? This time period is like Jake has no concept of who you're dealing with, who your enemy is, right? Esau, the so-called white man, is not your friend. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't care about you. This man has this in the back of his mind that he wants to destroy you. Even on the forefront, their leadership, all the decrees that they do recently right now with Donald Trump, right? Applying all these executive orders, right? So now you Jakes that want to come up here and get citizenship through one of your children, you come up and then you have what they call it, naturalized birth. You can't do that no more. So there's a lot of things this man is doing, even still now, man. This man has not changed. He's never going to change, right? Like the scripture says, can the leopard change his spots? Why in the Ethiopian his skin? And one that is accustomed to do evil, can he do good? Roughly paraphrasing, right? And the answer is no. This man is never going to change. This man is going to continue to be that same devil that, like I said, that history speaks of. Like, all you gotta do is look back in history, look back the past 100 years, and look what this man has done, and look what he's doing now over there with Israel and Hamas, right? How they're destroying these people over there. You had just recently the bombs, Hiroshima and Nagasaki in World War II. Just to name a few, man. Like, and it's still going on. right? Causing fake wars, right? With the, what's it called, the Gulf of Tonkin. Certain history, man, just so that way he can forward his enterprise. But let's continue watching this. And there's no sound, you know. I try to see if there was sound. There's no sound, so I'm just gonna have to read it. But it says they were mowed down with machine guns for asking for basic rights and more than 20 cents a day. God damn. It says in 1954, the CIA overthrew Guatemala's president when he threatened United Fruit's profits. You see, and this is Esau, man. He goes and destabilizes economies. He goes and takes down certain governors or rulers or presidents or whatever, and sets up their own puppet leaders in order to line their pockets. It says he had tried to give unused company land back to starving peasant farmers. Right. So here it is, and this happened recently, I believe, in Honduras. I don't know what country, or Guatemala. I can't remember, but pretty much to try to hire. I mean, Slovakia. The people voted for a leader, a leader of the people, and then next thing you know, United States comes in, takes him out of office by killing him, and sets up someone else. It's the same playbook, man. But that just shows you, man. You know, in the book of Job 9:24, right? The earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. The earth is really given into the hands of the wicked. This man has control of everything. He runs the show, man. He's the one pulling the strings behind the scene, right? He's that man behind the curtain, right? From Wizard of Oz, all right? He has the power right now, but that ain't gonna last long, right? Because all these crimes that he's doing is being seen. The Most High is seeing everything. That's why this inquisition is happening right now, where everything that he has done is coming to light, is being exposed, right? Let me continue on. It says United Fruit rebranded as Chiquita uh, in 1970 to erase this violent history, right? As Esau always does that shit, man. Rebranding shit, changing the name up. They do that shit to their name, to their last name, so they won't know or trace things back to the original source, who they actually come from, right? Man, this is the same thing over and over again with this man. It doesn't change. The one trick pony. But it says they later admitted to paying Death Squad millions in protection money. Man, hey, what does scripture say? You know, how's it go? Their own tongue shall fall upon themselves, right? And that's really the spirit of the Lord, you know, having them come out and, you know, admit this, you know, or even like um, all this exposure that's going on, right? But it says oh, Salakia. I didn't read the last part. It says 20 today's 25-cent bananas are still made possible by poverty, wages, and exploitation. Man, see? Let's get some precepts. I want to start off with the book of Zechariah. Oh, Shalakia. Zechariah 11 and verse 4. It says, thus saith the Lord power, feed the flock of the slaughter. Who's the flock of the slaughter? You Jakes, right? But it says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, right? So them changing that name up is a form of them holding themselves not guilty. I mean, yeah, eventually they came out with it, but hey, nothing happened to them. They're still doing business. No ramifications came upon them, right? But it says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Esau has done that shit. He continues to do this shit, man, through behind the scenes, secret ops, things that's done in the secret, man. That Esau has cooking up against Jake, right? There's a lot of things that we don't even know. You watch that movie, They Clone Tyrone, and they show you all kinds of shit that this man does, right? Now, some Jakes would think that that's just fantasy, but nah, man, this man actually does it on a more massive scale, right? But it says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, Blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. That's right, you know, and that's exactly what they do. They take advantage of Jake. They profit off of him. Jake starts complaining because they ain't getting much pay or the working conditions, and this man just takes him out and replaces it with new people that are in poverty, new Jake that are in poverty. See, this man don't care about y'all, man. Now, let me get Jeremiah. That what happened, man. It's almost like some shit that happened back during the time of Christopher Columbus or Cristobal Colon, man. Whenever he would try to force labor upon Tainos over there, and if they didn't bring forth a certain amount of gold or whatever the hell it was they were working on, he would chop their hands off, cut their noses off, kill them. You try to run away, he'll kill you. Shit, and even now this is coming to mind. You had just recently, like I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, I can't remember, but you had modern day slavery here in Georgia. You had immigrant. They found immigrants over there in Georgia in a farm, whom these Edomites were pretty much uh, holding them like captive, having them work for pennies on the dollar, right? They weren't allowed to leave the I don't know what you would call it, the territory or the land or whatever, right? They had to sleep in some kind of like shacks or whatever. It was like modern day slavery. But Esau still does that, man, taking advantage of Jake, man. Like now they're trying to get rid of Jake. Now they have no use for him now because they got these AI robots, right, that they're trying to cook up. But the whole time, all because Jake wasn't a citizen, you were over here paying them half of what he's owed, or taking away, certain things away from him, certain uh, like checks, holding checks back and all this and that. Man, it's a nonstop thing, man. Right? This man is the devil. He's gonna continue to be the devil, and until the end. But you, Jace, got to wake up, man. That this man does not care about you. This man is a devil that the Bible speaks of. Like I said, look at the history, man. The history speaks for himself. His track record speaks for itself, right? But let me read this. Jeremiah 50 and verse 6 says, My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. Right? That's our people, man. Just gone here and there, following this idol, that idol, to the point where they don't even know the origin spot. Israel. But verse 7, all that found them have devoured them. And their adversaries say, We offend not, because they sinned against Yahweh, the inhabitant, the habitation of justice, even Yahweh, the hope of their fathers. Right? So we eventually, we suffer the curses because we transgressed the laws, right? We fell away from our power. But these damn devils, these heathen, they took advantage of that. They devoured us, man. Like it says right there, we offend not because they sins against the power. So that's what they say. Hey, we're not offending. We ain't do nothing wrong, right? And they still saying that shit. That's why y'all jakes have never gotten no damn reparations or nothing. Let me get Psalm 73 Because you see Jake over here looking for reparations, but yet, now, just something comes to my mind right now. Whenever Haiti, fought against the French and they won their independence, till this day, I believe it's till this day, if I'm not mistaken, they're still paying the French the reparations that they owe them for property lost. That shit is crazy, man. See, but that's this wicked ass ruler, man, Esau, who doesn't consider nobody else but himself, but his prophets, man. Really, like I said, he hates y'all jakes, man. But it says, Salaki, let me get this. Psalm 73 and verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, right? As you see, nothing happened to, here it is, they admitted to it, but yet nothing happened. Nobody was arrested. Nobody was sent to prison. The company is still up and running. It says they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. It says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Right? Motherfuckers have heavy pride. They can just do this and just get away with it. And then say it, and then still nothing happens. But it says violence covered them as a garment. Right? This man embodies violence, man. The scriptures talk about how that blessing of the sword was given unto him. He's that red horse, right? That was sent to, take away peace upon the earth by the force of his sword. See, bloodshed is not a foreign thing to this man. This man revels in it. But it says, verse 7, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their hearts could wish. Right. So you saw, that what I saw in the video, right? What I read in the video, the Guatemalan president tried to get some land back to some of the workers, some of those that were struggling, said they were starving. And yet this man goes and sends a hit squad to go take out the president, set up their own shit, so they can take those lands back. See, and this man, enough is never enough for this man. Right? They have more than their heart could wish. Here it is. They have all the money that they got, but yet they want more. They want to squeeze every last drop that they can. It doesn't matter the cost. Just go and kill all these people, whatever. Put in new ones. We got to keep our profits up. Right? But verse 8, it says they are corrupt and speak wickedly. Concerning oppression, they speak loftily, man. They speak wickedly concerning oppression, man. When you read it in the NIV, it says they scoff and speak with malice. With arrogance, they threaten oppression. You see, that's what they do, man. We just saw that happen in that video, right? This man doesn't concern himself with the matters of the peasants, with the poor, which is you tribes. You have a complaint. That's the reason why Jake out here, that's over here marching Black Lives Matter or marching for peace, justice and peace. Man, ain't nothing gonna be done. Nothing is gonna be done. You're asking the wicked one for justice. You need to turn back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. That's where the true justice is coming from. Not from the devil. Now let's get Psalm 50. And I'm going to close it off with this. It says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. You see? So this whole time, Esau, holding on to the Bible, claiming to be a God-fearing person, that God is on his side, right? Even to this day, you have these Edomites, this delusion. They really believe the Most High is with them. They have it on a dollar bill, right? In God we trust and all this shit. But hey, soon Well, it's happening now. This man's being reproved by the way of the prophets. This man's being exposed. This man's being reproved. This man's being condemned, right? And now we're seeing, everything come to pass, as far as prophecy, plagues, pestilences, the things that's happening here in America. These are all signs of this, that this man's kingdom is at its end, right? Many empires have come and gone, and Esau's empire is no different. It's time for this place to go out, right? So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Until the next time, I'm going to say, Shalom, Kwam Yashala.